So hello, sir.
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
I'm doing great, sir. Thanks for asking. Tell me, how about you?
Yeah, I'm very captivated today for having season with you.
And I'm also feeling very great to have you on my channel as a guest, sir. And as I know about you, I know that. But
Mm.
for my viewer, just please introduce yourself, sir. Little
Yeah,
bit.
ma'am, of course. Yeah. Actually, ma'am, I belong to Bihar state. I'm a teacher in private school. And if I discuss about my hobbies, so I like to talk with new people and sharing my experience. And yeah, it's all about me. Nothing more.
Thanks for giving this wonderful introduction, sir. And
Welcome.
sir, actually, I want to ask you something. Nowadays, as you know that all peoples are just trying to learn English communication, and we all know very well that English language is very important. It's a crucial part of our life nowadays.
Yeah.
So what is your opinion about it? And as once people is start this learning this language, so first of all they are just trying to get fluency. So sir, I want to know about fluency. Means what is your opinion about fluency? What is fluency?
Okay, let me tell you, ma'am. Like fluency, that is mean you are convey your thought into a frequent manner without getting pauses, without having fumbleness, hesitation. That is called fluency in your conversation. Okay, because now, like learning, the people they start imaginations like I just want to be a fluent, but they doesn't know like how. Okay, they don't know how, and they made a lot of mistake. Okay, they have a done a lot of mistakes and right fumbleness, hesitation, a lot of things. But we can't say like this is called fluency. Fluency means like you're able to convey your thoughts and you're able to transforming any sentence situationally without getting pauses and any kinds of fearness. That is called fluency, ma'am. Okay.
Yes, sir, exactly. And now I'm completely getting that what is fluency, because earlier I was also feeling myself that okay, I'm becoming a little bit fluent. Yes, I can say now I'm little bit fluent. But yes, sir, as you mentioned that fluency means to convey our thought and opinion without taking pauses. But still, I'm sometime taking pauses, and sometime I have to think for making any sentence. So I think I'm still not as much fluent as I want. So of course, sir, I'm doing hard work to be fluent speaker, and
Yeah,
your
ma'am.
means of fluency.
Yeah, actually, no, like making pause, it's okay because you have to know now where you should pause and where you should be start, right?
Yes, yes,
Because after finishing one paragraph, your sentence, you have to pause, right? You constantly you can't speak, right? We are a human, not a machines, right? So
yes,
pausing
yes.
it's okay, but having like hesitations, fumbleness, and fearness, that is not called fluency. Okay.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. I'm also thinking like in sometime people are just considering fluency like to speak only fast in fast way. So I'm also thinking like this is not good, no, correct thing. Like in our mother tongue, if we supposed, so in our mother tongue, we notice that there are many people who speak their native language means in slow way, and there are
Mm.
also some people who used to speak very fast. So the same thing we should follow in English language also. If we are learning this English language as second language, so we should not try to speak in such a fast way that we do mistake. But sometime after listening any speaker like who are speaking very fast, so there's something is coming in mind like okay, he or she is fluent, it's mean, because yeah, he or she is speaking very fast. Means earlier I was thinking this thing, but after doing lots of effort in English, I'm also realizing, and you are also saying this thing, and I'm completely satisfied, sir.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
by
ma'am.
using
Because now,
of fluency.
yeah, because ma'am, like speaking fast, like you are not getting appropriate situation, yeah, appropriate time to consider about your topic, answer also. Because we are human, we need to requirement of considering about topics, answer, right? So without putting your mind relaxations very calm, how will you consider about? And without considering, how could you convey your thought? That's why speaking in a medium of flow, it's a requirement for every learner. Okay.
So, sir, I want to know about your English learning journey because you are new for my because for my big viewers we are meeting very first time and so just
Mhm.
tell me something about your journey means how did you get such a beautiful way of speaking and such a fluency in English, so tell me and also suggest me something, sir,
Yeah, ma'am,
please.
of course. Why not, ma'am? It would be really honor for me. Actually, when I started at that time I was alone in my place, and I didn't have that much facilities as a usually beginner are having nowadays. Okay, so I was a little bit depressed. Like if I would learn a spoken English, so we have to learn grammar as well, and grammar was huge, very massive, right? So that was
Yes.
not our capacity to learn out everything, right? So I used to explore myself by searching a lot of taxis content on YouTube channel. So one ma'am like used to say like in their conversation in their video, like if any beginner want to learn English language, so there is no need to follow grammar, especially early time. First, you have to know how to communicate with the people in a normal way. Okay, after increasement of your time, you must get to know like each and every rule of grammar and start getting corrected all the sentence of yours during time. So the same things I applied, but I was listening and I was watching a lot of American web series as well. So that was a
Oh,
source of having vocabulary. Okay,
yes, yes.
so I used to do a lot of things like having interaction with the audio conversations and practicing with myself alone and used to creating a lot of story inside of our mind like generally we are getting a lot of story in a small student's book, right? So these are story I used to create, and yeah, not much more things I used to do a lot like practicing with myself, not by other. Yeah,
Yes, sir, because I know that you are also residing in proper village, just like me. You are belonging to a village area.
yeah,
So
ma'am.
also, yes, sir, I'm also belonging to a village area, and I'm also not getting any English environment at my home, at my place, and
Yeah,
of course, so I we have to think something different if we want to learn this communication English communication skill. And as we all know that nowadays how much English is important in all fields, means wherever we go
yeah,
we have to carry this English language, otherwise having immense knowledge we will not able to express our view, or we will not able to get our valuable place in this world. Sir, I
hmm,
realized this fact. Am I right,
yeah,
sir?
yeah, you're right, ma'am. Having experience of this language, you're going to create better identification of you around the people, and people start respecting you. You can change the way he watch you, right? And having a lot of respect, it's a much precious more than anything into the human life, right? So
Yes, sir.
ma'am, hmm,
Sir, please continue, sir.
yeah, so ma'am, like I used to do a lot of things as I mentioned a little bit, and I used to read novel stories. Okay, so that was very boring. Having, I mean, reading novels, it's a quite boring, I would say. Instead of I always convince myself, no, this is the right, because often we get irritation with things which is right for us, right? So I always convince myself, no matter how, but we have to finish at least the one story in a day. Okay, and I used to mark a lot of vocabulary as well by my pencils into that or at that books stories. Okay, And yeah, a lot of things I used to do. I don't
So, sir,
remember that much things. Yeah.
okay, sir. So, as you mentioned that you have marked lots of vocab in your book. So, have you always learned this vocab during your speaking?
Actually, ma'am, marking vocabulary, it was enough, but I was not getting that much situations
Yes.
related
You
of my vocabulary. So many of time now I was become fail to utilizing that vocabulary in my conversation. So I stopped doing that activities and I start exploring, getting the situations. Okay, like how can I get situation related of my vocabulary so I get chance to utilize that vocabulary in my conversation. So then I just got a different way of using that vocabulary in my conversation.
yes, sir. And in this way, definitely you must be learning this vocab.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah, ma'am. Because if you have been go through the only the one way into your life, so it will be not sufficient for you. You have to change. You have to upgrade yourself. You have to upgrade your thinking, your thoughts. That would be the convenient for you to reach as soon as possible, right, into your destiny. So yeah.
Yes, sir, exactly. And I can imagine, sir, that how much hard work you must have done during your journey because I'm also doing this because I'm also belonging at the same place as you are belonging and facing the same problem as well. So, sir, I can imagine. And sir, I also want to ask you that you are also private school teacher, me too. So, is there a essay one means half yearly exam is also going on in your school?
Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, ma'am.
So you have to also correct copy of student like this time I'm busy in copy correction and sometime I found it very difficult like how to manage time and how to have this conversation session as well due to lack of
Yeah,
time.
yeah, ma'am. It's a quite responsibility, right? It's a quite hectic you can consider. It would be
Yes,
exhausted you internally by doing all the things, right? The same thing into life, rechecking copies. It's a quite
yes.
right.
So, as we are women, so we have to manage all the household as well. So that's why sometimes I am facing so much tiredness that sometimes due to tiredness I used to forget something. I try to remember some new words and I also try to use this in my conversation. I decided to okay, I remember this two or three words at least new words. So definitely at the this simple words instead of this word I will definitely use this one new word but when I start talking definitely I forgot and sometimes I feel that due to tiredness means
Yeah, ma'am.
hectic schedule due to hectic schedule I just forget.
Hectic schedules, taking responsibility of managing home, right? Caring of kids, right?
But sir, still, I can say that I'm very passionate and about
Mm.
learning English language, and I desperately want to be a fluent speaker, just like you, and also all. There are so many. Means they started their journey like zero to hero. Now we can say, nahin?
Yeah, ma'am. You're right.
Why? I have also jumped on this platform with this hope, like, yes, in future I will also be a fluent speaker. And this is my one wish only nowadays. Sir, how did you manage your time?
I
You,
manage like I wake up in the early morning. I finish all the usual work of my day, and yeah, I get ready myself 9 p.m. and 9 to 2 p.m. I was under school, and after crossing 2 p.m. I got time to having session with learner, and after reaching at 7 p.m. I come back, okay, to my home and remaining all the stuff I have done.
so, sir, are
That's
you
it.
also taking any coaching classes?
Yeah,
Means,
ma'am.
Okay, so it will be definitely it's very hectic for you because I observed that there are so many teachers in my school as the means they are after schooling means they are taking
Yesterday,
coaching
sir, I
classes.
didn't
Take any conversation session due to heavy rainfall. It was raining very heavily, and that's why I was facing network issue.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
I couldn't take any conversation. So I was feeling like there's something missing in my life. And sir, you can't believe that the whole night I was dreaming like I was
Oh
talking
my
to
God.
different person. Yes, I said, what's going on with me? I was dreaming whole night like I am on like this type of conversational video and talking to different people in English.
Oh my God. Yeah,
So
ma'am.
yeah,
I think that you, yeah, you
literally.
are really desperate, very desperate.
Still, I'm not very much confident, but yes, sir, I can say that little by little, I'm becoming confident, and very
Yeah,
soon uh, I will
because
be.
ma'am,
Uh,
yeah, because like having confidence, it's a work like a medicine, and it will allow you, it will keep far from all the anxiety, all the fear and fumbleness inside of you. Okay, very far from you. So that's why try to just build your confidence. Everything will be settled out. Okay.
okay, sir. Okay. Bye, sir.
Yeah. Bye, ma'am.